Dímelo, mi gente. What up? It's your boy Gus from GusVillaJewelry.com. Guys, if you are listening to this on the GVJ podcast, you will now be able to find this. I don't care if I do an actual like commercial in the beginning. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. You will find this. Search it on Instagram and on YouTube. The VVS Podcast. You will no longer be able to find this episode on the Gus Villa Jewelry channel. It's now switched officially to the VVS Podcast is where you will find it. So if you are watching this, once again, pull up, go on YouTube, subscribe, and we will see you there. Dímelo, mi gente. What up? It's your boy Gus from Gus Villa Jewelry. Let's go. Can we get a clap?
Yeah.
God damn it. It's like a
clap.
it's
No, it's low energy in here right now.
It's like a
low
morgue.
energy. Yeah,
It's like
seriously,
a
what's
morgue.
going on? It's our first episode on the new channel.
Let's go.
It's a new era. It's a new era. The name stays.
The
It
name
was a
stays.
unanimous
The
decision.
name stays.
You know
Unanimous.
what's the crazy cool thing about the VVS podcast?
What's that?
The coolest thing about honestly, this is like from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, here. Oh,
Yeah,
my
let's
God.
get
Here we go, dog.
sentimental. The coolest thing about doing this podcast is the insane. Shout out to the Strong
The
16!
Strong 16.
Bro, they are insane
they're
ride
insane.
with us.
Okay, but also finish like your thought and
Yeah,
your sentence.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think when I did this podcast, now this is episode number
40! The big 4-0.
I didn't think when I did this episode 40 weeks ago, we've been going to the same bar, maybe on and off a couple weeks. I didn't think that this was going to actually take off. I really didn't. I knew that we had some sort of chemistry. I didn't think that it was going to be good enough. Now that we rock with this chemistry, we have an insane level of people that ride with us.
Yeah.
That love Galo, the producer, love Melo.
And hate Jerry.
Yeah, and hate Jerry, right? Because who cares about Jerry?
Facts.
Unanimous,
and
yeah.
They care about us, bro. And we started this podcast as a joke, as literally a joke, as something on the side of the GVJ channel. It had no proprietary information. We just said, screw it. We're just going to ride with it because I have chemistry with Melo. Then Gallo showed up a couple weeks later. Now Gallo's involved. It's been a crazy, insane ride. And now that we're going to branch off to our own channel, I was like, you know what, man? Like, if we only get 30 people on the podcast, that's cool. But the Strong 16 rides with us, and it's one of the craziest experiences as a human that I've ever had without sounding too crazy about it, without sounding too sentimental about it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud that the people ride with us in this podcast. If this is the first time you've ever listened to this, we've been going on 40 weeks strong. It's 2 idiots, 1 hour show, 5 topics with a 10-minute timer. We are now moving on to another completely different channel,
it's a
new era, and the same people continuously ride. It's the Strong 16 that comments strong on every single episode that has nothing to do with jewelry.
Yeah.
It stopped being about jewelry 35 episodes ago, and they're still riding with us. We asked one question: should we change our name? Nobody said, let's change it. So we are rocking with the VVS podcast. You can find us now on the Gus Villa Jewelry channel. You can find us on the VVS podcast. And it is episode 40. Let's go!
Let's go!
God damn it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
God damn it, bro. To my left, as you guys already know, it's the hottest DJ in Miami. He just came off Wednesday the 16th. If you did not show up because
Let's talk
you're a
about
punk.
it. Let's talk
Just
about
kidding.
it.
Love it. He is Melo the DJ. It is fresh off the 11 performance
It's me and my tiny little shorts.
and your banged up
And
knee.
my banged up knee.
Who cares about your
cares
knee? I
about
really
my
don't
knee?
want to
I
talk
don't-
about your
honestly
knee.
don't even
I
wanna talk
really
about
don't-
it.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
cares
who
about your
cares?
stupid
Honestly,
knee?
who cares?
Whatever. You need surgery. That's
Yeah.
fine. I don't care.
It's fine.
That's
Honestly,
fine.
That's fine. Guys, once again, I I have to adjust my seat because I couldn't be more prouder of the person who is to the right of me. Thank God. Thank God. And here's the worst part. It's like
Galo,
watching
yeah,
the devil and the angel in the same room. Guys, we have once again, thank God, after his 7-day hiatus,
A little
Of
sneaky
being-
vacation.
sneaky vacation, after being in love, so in love with his boo, with his girl, we have not all met, even though we're his best friends.
Yeah.
It's Galo the producer.
Galo the producer!
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Let's
I'm
go.
back.
He
Thank
won't bring her
God.
around,
Thank
but he
God.
loves her anyways.
Thank
I love her. That's my
God,
baby.
I mean,
And
it's
she
the
makes
gift that
amazing
keeps on
flan.
giving. It's
Yeah.
like herpes,
Amazing
in a way.
flan.
It's like herpes.
It's like, yeah.
All right.
What's like herpes?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, to the right of him, his right, my left, it's unfortunately.
It's
Boom,
probably
boom, boom. It's
Jerry.
Jerry, the
Jerry,
producer,
the
the fire.
fire
Let's get a slow clap for
rehired.
Jerry. And
However,
yeah,
we have
however,
a very
we-
special guest today
I'll let
that
you
I'm so
introduce
excited
him.
about. My girl thinks I'm gay for him.
I am
Seriously.
gay for him.
I'm gay for
I
him.
am. I am.
Ship,
I am
Yeah.
I ship
super
that gay
Let's be
gay
serious.
for him. I'm a bottom for him.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
a
what I
bottom
mean?
Ooh,
for him
I
too.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that. I like that. You hear a bottom, huh?
It's Alejandro,
Let's
the
go!
bartender from Tipsy in the building
Guys,
tonight.
he is the bartender, subpar bartender at best, of Tipsy Flamingo. If you guys are in downtown Miami, please show up to Tipsy Flamingo. Tell him that you mentioned us at the VVS podcast.
And
You
he's
will
going to
get a
comp your whole
subpar-
tab. Oh, wait, no?
No, that's not what we're doing.
He is subpar at best.
Yep.
And whatever, he's here. So anyway,
Can I tell you a little funny story?
Go
so
ahead.
I took Shelly, my wife, over last week, right? And I said Alejandro's the best bartender. You know, the whole spiel. That's why she thinks I'm gay for him. I am gay
Right.
for him, right? Okay.
I'm gay for him.
Nothing wrong
And
with that.
so
I'm gay for him.
I brought her over, and
Sure.
she didn't know. You know how women are. They're undecisive about what they like to drink.
They're inferior.
Yeah, they're super inferior. Let's be serious. Right, cool. You watch the NBA Finals, the WNBA Finals? No.
No,
Right?
I'm
Because they're
kidding.
inferior.
Who?
Okay.
Sure.
So I
Why
took
are you
her over.
holding the mic like this? Please.
So I took her over.
Can you grab the mic?
So I took her
grab
over.
the mic like a little thick, like a little
sister.
sister.
So I don't know how to grab the mic.
Super
Now,
bad. That's a
now I'm
super
like
bad
subconscious about it. I don't know what to do with my hands.
No, but you were like this. You're like, oh.
I took her over. All right. So I took her over, right? And she didn't know what to drink. So she was like, last time I came, I had like something with like passion fruit, and it was like a fruity drink
Sure.
with like tequila.
Sure.
And it had tajin and all this stuff. And she's like, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he says? He looks at her, he goes, you like
God.
coffee?
Oh my.
Like
Espresso
disregarded,
martini guy?
disregarded everything she said. Disregarded everything she said. And he was like, you like coffee? And my girl was like, I guess. And
Yeah.
he's like, I got you. Mind you, my girl
She's
asked.
a bartender. She's an actual
She's an
bartender.
actual
She's an
living
actual
bartender.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Finish your
And,
story.
and he looked at her after all that. Oh, you like coffee? I just asked for passion fruit. I asked for a pineapple. I asked for a citrusy, tropical drink. And he goes, "You like coffee?
Oh,
That's what
my
you got
God.
out of it?"
But that's the thing, man.
That's
When
what
when
you took
people
out of
don't
that.
care about their
That's what you
jobs,
took out of that,
when
yeah.
people don't care about their jobs, this is what happens, right?
So,
like people just
yeah,
don't care. Guys, listen. If you are in downtown, unfortunately, we're recommending it just because we know him,
Yeah.
but not because he's good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just show up.
But show up.
But just
show
show
up
up,
anyways.
right? Like he's
When you're
not
here,
gonna
your
get
family.
you
Yeah,
a good.
have the
he's not
VVS
gonna get you,
podcast experience.
and he's not gonna
Yeah.
get you a good drink. He's
No.
a subpar bartender at best.
Yeah, if
At
you
best.
want a tequila soda, he's gonna get you a Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
That wow.
But guess what? You're gonna
What?
enjoy the Jack
But
and Coke.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna drink
enjoy
it.
it,
You're gonna
right.
drink
Yeah,
it.
you are.
Right, because you don't know any
What are you
better.
gonna do, not
Right,
drink
because
it?
you don't know any
Honestly,
better.
you don't know any better.
Topic number one. This, guys, by the way, this is a 1 hour podcast with a 10-minute timer, 5 topics. Let's go with topic number one.
It's not really a topic, boys,
Okay.
but I had thoughts, notes on the
Sick thoughts.
last pod. Sick thoughts.
All right.
On
But
the
wait.
last-
Can we start? Can we talk about it? For this Strong 16 who has been following us,
Yeah.
who's now jumped over to the new channel, we're going to give him a little reward. We thought, right? Because we didn't know, right? Jerry was here. Jerry, the fired, rehired, and then re-fired
Yeah.
producer.
He sucks.
We didn't know where you went last week. So can you talk about
us.
your vacation? Can you talk about what happened? What's happening? What's going on? How in love are you? When are you going to propose?
Scott,
Go.
Yeah, when are you gonna propose?
I'm so in love. For those listening last week,
Sure.
Take the over by far, man.
Yeah.
The over
Oh, the
all
over
day,
6 months?
every day, man.
Damn,
Like
that's
that's
crazy.
Well, now
Crazy.
things changed with that piece of information.
Right.
I'm taking the under.
Let's go.
I'm taking the under.
Let's go
I'm
with the
taking the
under.
under.
The under on the marriage
'cause
proposal.
The thing about the under is it's a plus 225.
Is it?
Yeah.
The over is just a plus
it's
200.
It's a minus.
It's not that much. It's
Yeah,
not that much.
you're right.
Honestly, it's not.
You're right.
That much.
I'm gonna risk 100
Yeah.
and make 102.
Yeah.
Right.
Take the over.
Yeah,
Take
okay,
the
I'm
over.
taking the
Yeah,
under.
because
I'm taking the
you know,
Because you got weird about your
yeah,
trip.
yeah. He got super
So
weird,
weird
about
about his trip.
You ever have? Everyone has a group of boys, right? And everyone in their boys group,
Yeah.
has that one dude who's super shady about his relationship, right? He won't talk about it. We've never met his girl. Right? I met Shelly a million times, right?
1,000 times.
You've met my wife a million times.
Yeah.
We've met each other's wives. Have you ever met my boy Galo's girl?
No.
Not
Ever,
one time.
Ever.
He's
Been, not even in pictures.
okay, let's pause to ask how long they've been together.
How long you been together officially?
Officially 6 months the other day.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
it's honestly I
crazy?
take offense to it.
Right. That's where I was going with that.
Like now I'm offended.
Right.
I've just had her flang. That's it.
I've
And
had
it's
her
fantastic.
flan. I've had her
I had
actual
the flang
flan.
on the pod.
On the pod.
on the pod.
Yeah, we had the
But have you met her?
Never mind.
Okay, but here's another quick question, real quick, before we go on to the next topic. Have you ever had plans to actually meet her?
No.
Or it's not? Okay.
Never happened.
Okay. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know.
It's
if
actually
maybe it
never
was just
happened.
me.
And
It's
that's
never
why I'm
happened.
taking
And
and that's why I'm taking the
I'm
under.
actually his best friend. He claims to have other best friends, but he doesn't. Nah, I'm his
that's
actually.
serious.
I'm
See, that's the thing
literally.
about Gus. He thinks that I don't have other friends, but in the real thing, like I do have other friends.
I don't believe that either.
Hey, dog. Actually, shut up, dog. Actually, shut up, dog.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I'm your actually only friend.
Yeah,
That's
I
it,
believe
that's
that.
it. That's it.
And now
Galo's
me.
a very tough person to get along with.
No, he's not.
I'm not. I'm not. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
He's very lovable.
That's the thing. I'm lovable.
That's the
and
narrative
you
I wanna
hate
push.
that. Yeah, that's the narrative you want to push.
That's the narrative I want to push.
Straight up.
Oh, by the way, there's a Gallo cam.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Give it to him.
Go
Give it
ahead.
to him.
I'm on the Galo Cam, baby.
Let's
Talking
go.
Gallo
Galo
cam.
Cam. Introducing
Let's
for the
go.
new
Let's
pod.
go.
Let's go.
Sexual
Let's
chocolate.
go. Let's sexual.
Sexual chocolate,
Fat
everybody.
chocolate. Goodbye,
You know what I mean?
Alejandro. He's
That's
walking
it,
out.
Alejandro.
We love you.
Oh,
Alejandro.
Stop trying
Go
to
see
steal
him now. Go see him
stories.
now.
Oh
Go
my
see him
God.
now.
That's Tipsy Domingo. Alejandro's out
If you
here.
want a tequila soda but want a Jack and Coke instead, Tipsy Flamingo.
Tipsy
Tipsy
Flamingo.
Flamings.
Topic
So-
number one.
Topic number
Who cares?
one.
Who
Okay,
cares?
yeah.
Who
So I
cares?
have thoughts. I have notes on the previous podcast I listened to that I was not a part of.
Go
boys.
ahead.
My first note.
Oh, he has notes.
I have notes. I have thoughts.
Go on.
Sad and awful news. I got to share with the Strong 16.
Strong 16.
Man,
Shout out.
Shout out Strong
my dog.
16.
Don't let down my dogs.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Gus has a case of the tism,
The tism.
and it's apparently
What's
incurable.
the tism? No, what's the tism?
You know what the tism is.
You know what the tism
I don't know what
is.
the tism
You
is.
know what the tism
What's the
is.
tism, dog?
You know what the tism is.
All right,
man.
just
The
tell me what
tism.
the
Go ahead.
tism is,
Continue.
dog.
Okay.
Okay.
He can't remember a phone call that we had when I explained to him, telling him, hey, I'm going to Michigan this weekend with my girl. Don't forget. All right? That's where I'm going this weekend. Don't forget. That's where I'm going.
Don't forget.
Don't forget, okay?
And Gus gets on camera and says,
Yes,
I have no idea where he's going.
And
He
I
never
believe,
told me.
And that's the sad part, is that I believe that part, that he has no idea.
All right.
Because I know that to be true.
All right.
I know that to be true. That's the sad part.
All right. Can I talk? Can
All
I
right,
talk?
look.
Can I talk?
All right, look. All
All
right,
right,
be
look.
All
right.
right, listen.
Now, while he stands tall, notice that this man does not have his hands up.
That's an
dog.
Eminem 8 Mile reference.
This free roll's got you gassed up.
All right, look.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Explain.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Gallo is so
Oh, here we go.
He has nothing to say.
He has nothing to say.
No,
Here we
he's
go.
so secretive,
Yeah,
dog.
here we
He's
go,
so
here we go.
secretive. And there's a lot of people that I don't think that are secretive in their lives. I know maybe a couple of them, maybe Michael the Midge.
Yeah, you know the small people.
Yeah. You know the small people are down to, they keep things to the vest, you
Yeah.
know, because they're small.
They're small.
But
Yeah.
specifically Gallo, I think is one of those people that like doesn't like to reveal a lot of content.
Yeah.
say he's a very reserved person.
That's true.
Is that true or not?
I agree with
So for many years, this is an actual true story. Let's unpeel the curtain.
I knew
here we
that.
go.
I knew
This
that
is-
particular
that
phrase was
phrase-
coming.
yeah,
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 it's
it's
a
coming.
guy. It's a Gus phrase.
Yeah.
Gallo had a little boo thing, and the way that his own mother would find out about information was from his cousin, who actually lives 3 houses down the road.
Facts. This is actual.
This is
facts.
Boy
actual
cousin
facts.
or
Yeah,
girl cousin?
Girl
girl cousin, obviously.
How old is she?
And she's
Same
our
age.
She's
37.
she's actually
So
a
you
little
guys
older
share
than
secrets.
Yeah.
I am.
Sure.
Maybe.
So you guys played with each other when you were younger.
Oh,
I
wow.
wouldn't say all that. Wow.
Yeah, let's be
Weird.
serious.
No, that's weird.
Los primos se exprimen.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah. Entre primo,
Yeah.
más me arrimo.
Primo. Okay, you think that those
That's-
sayings came out of the
Yeah, but not in this particular.
No, you
Yeah,
don't think so?
No. This one's a little weird.
I'm gonna go
This is a
ahead
little
and say no. Dog.
Yeah.
blue? All
Anyway,
right, done.
That wasn't it.
So a lot of times she would pull up, and the person, because obviously she's a super like chismosa, which is short of
My nickname for her is, or really the family is Channel 7 News. We
Channel
call her,
7
she must be
call
a
her
big
Channel
girl.
7 News.
Of course, obviously she's a
It
big
sounded
girl.
like a big
yeah,
girl.
she's a big girl.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
obviously.
why. Okay, now it makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
She's big.
And the worst part about it is that they would drive by, and the person who was the designated spotter of the chisme was the cousin's daughter, so second cousin, technically.
My
right?
second cousin.
Second cousin of the cousin of
Who's
the daughter.
also
No, she's not.
No,
but I mean,
but she's an 11-year-old.
right? She's an 11-year-old.
Oh, she's 11 currently.
Yeah.
Right.
all right.
So she's also brolic. Who cares? She's fat.
She's 11.
She's 11.
She has a lot of time.
11-year-old.
Yeah.
She'll lean out.
Yeah,
Who
who cares? She's irrelevant.
She's gonna go through puberty.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? Stop holding the mic like this. You're making me like you're weirding me out.
You're
Like,
weirding me
it's
out a
so
little
strange.
bit.
What are you
You're weirding me out.
If you're watching this on YouTube, this is how he's holding it. Like a. What
do
are
you
you
want me
doing
to
right
hold it?
now? What are you doing? You're caressing it on your ear, you strange. Anyway,
Strange.
so Gallo is the type of guy who hides it. So we would have to hear from the cousin's second cousin who would roll in the back.
Maria Celeste
Yeah,
Arraraz
yeah.
from Primer Impacto.
So Gallo is so secretive that we didn't know about the girlfriend. Hence, we all found out about it. Strong 16 found out about it. We literally was like, oh no, she's just a friend. She's just a friend.
It was just a friend. You're right about that.
We pressured him into admitting that finally it was a girlfriend
yeah.
after he literally took a trip with her. So you can understand what I'm talking about. He is so strange about revealing details about his personal life that it literally feels like pulling teeth. So the fact that now he is 6 months in to a relation is why I tell you, give me the over-under. I took the under because my boy just got married, and I'm making the announcement here on the podcast. He told me on the
not
off
true.
scene.
I have a
It's
question.
not true.
I have a
It's
question.
He's
not
getting
true.
married.
He's getting
It's not
married.
true.
Let's
true.
go.
I'm not-
And I'll follow it up with this
Go
question.
ahead. Go follow it up.
ahead.
What does that exactly, how does it connect with the fact that he told you that he was going to Michigan with his girl and told you not to
Okay.
forget?
Okay.
Okay.
He said he was
Don't
gonna.
forget.
I thought you were addressing that
Girl,
Kamala Harris
listen,
and
focus
on
on this
Fox
camera.
News.
Put me on the camera.
Go ahead. You're on
The reason why
go
I
ahead.
told you this whole story is because he was supposed to propose to you in Michigan. I don't know if he did or
He
not.
got cold feet.
Yeah, I don't know if he got cold feet, but he was supposed to propose.
'Cause
to
you
He
did the
said He
ring.
was going all the way to the hand state to propose to you. Whether
does
he
that
did or
even
whether he
mean?
did not is only a matter of time. We will see the ring.
It's happening.
in a couple of months.
Yeah.
He proposed, and now he's engaged.
It's not true.
Gallo,
None of
honestly,
that.
no, you know what? We
None
are
of
kidding
that.
around. We're kidding around, but I want to meet your girlfriend, brother.
That's fine.
But that's
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying. Why
Like,
don't
why
just
don't you bring her around,
man?
dude? Bring her around.
Like, we're family,
we
dog.
haven't been
Yeah.
able to do it. So
You
far.
know we have.
Thus
You know
far.
we had plenty of times
Thus,
to do it.
Bro, listen.
Name them. Go ahead. Name
Listen,
them.
I
Tonight.
love.
Bring her over.
I love
She's in
Shelly.
Michigan right now.
I love Shelly. Right?
stayed over there.
Shelly and I would consider friends.
Nah,
you say
hell
she-
no. Shelly does not like you
She doesn't like you.
whatsoever. She
Really?
likes me more than
Like
she likes you.
she loves me, and she knows I love you, and she'll tolerate you.
tolerate
That's the worst. That's the worst
That's
part.
what-
But she
thinks the
actually
exact
hates
same thing.
you.
By literally, my girl.
No,
was
your
like,
girl likes me though.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
she's
thing.
also
Yeah, that's
but
the
she's-
difference.
But she's also known Michael for a very long time.
Yeah, but Michael sucks.
Yeah,
Michael-
yeah, of course, of course, of
Michael
course, of
sucks.
course. But because of time, not because of virtue of like knowing, because I think that if she knows you, she's gonna obviously love you more than love Michael. Come on, let's be serious. Let's be
But
serious.
that says more about Michael
but-
than it
but
says
yeah,
about me.
exactly.
Right.
So, out of virtue of knowing me more than she knows Michael, she says, "I love Melo, but I don't really know why I love Melo." And I'm like, I love him, and I just dropped an M-bomb. I don't
It's a
care.
new
when I-
era.
It's VVS Podcast.
It's a new era, baby.
I don't care. I don't care. Because virtue of me knowing you, she says, "Why do I love him? I feel like I've known him my whole life, and it's because you
It
know
feels
me."
that way.
Yeah, it's because you know me my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and
I
she-
mean it is.
yeah.
It actually is.
And
though.
she goes, "Why is Jerry so fat and have big boobs?"
They have teticas.
Let's go.
Why?
Jerry's fat.
Jerry has
He's fat. He's
teticas.
fat.
Can you think tonight we can get Jerry to show his teticas on
Never.
camera?
Come on.
Never. I don't think
the
it's
last
gonna happen.
episode. We could say this after.
I don't
the
think
next
it's
episode.
gonna
Anyway,
happen.
the point
Oh,
is,
this is still going on the.
Yeah, of
all
course.
right.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, I'm transitioning people,
Yeah.
just in case the strong 16 isn't ready for it. But we're gonna transition.
The
them.
strong scenes is ready for anything.
The point is, she says that she loves you because she feels like she knows you her
Yeah.
whole life, and I'm like, if you know me, you know him.
Yeah.
And it's like a brother. So, but she's also known Michael for a very long time. So she loves Michael.
She loves Michael.
She loves Michael.
Ooh, she's a bad judge of
Because
character.
here's the thing, she knows Michael since she was 21, right? She's
That's the thing.
31. It's 10 years already.
Traveled
that I know
over
her.
there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no, but Michael's still like it.
No, I get it.
Yeah, I
You're
get
preaching
it.
to
I get
the
it.
choir.
I get it. I'm not saying that there's anything. Galo is that type of guy. You have to get to know him. At the same time, he's very secretive about his entire life.
His operation, yeah.
His
Operation.
Do I sound okay? So the other day I went to a wedding where there was a lot of people from Boston, right, from like Massachusetts,
My cousin
from
Boston.
and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, you have a heavy Spanish accent," and I was like,
That's how they know they're ignorant
I
because
take
we're not
offense to that.
Spaniard.
I do
But
take
if-
offense to that.
I take offense to that. Like,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
what do you mean
like
by that?
what does that mean? Like,
You wanna
and they were
know-
like, "Oh no, you have a really heavy accent," and I said, "I've known English my entire life. I'm an English speaker. English is my first language."
It's not your first language, though.
It's not my first language, but they don't know that.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
It's not my first language.
But they don't know that. I'm a very, very good Spanish speaker. So don't come and tell me que
Yeah,
I
you're
sound
not
like,
a no sabo kid.
Yeah, I'm not a no sabo kid.
Yeah. Don't try me on that. Oh, has your girl? So one of my proudest moments of my life is I was talking to my girl like whatever. I was speaking to my
Pillow
wife,
talking.
and yeah, and she says something pero, and she says something else. And I
She
was
said
like,
that?
pedal.
yeah. and I
No,
was like,
but you
girl-
know,
yeah, and
you're-
I was like, girl,
you're-
you don't even know what that means.
Yeah, no, she does though. Like your wife is culture. Like she has
She's brown though.
embraced.
That's probably why.
No, she's maybe
Yeah.
she's embraced.
She
the
says
culture.
"dale" right before she
Yeah,
hangs up
no,
the phone.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
She says,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she still has the Sandy accent, the Australian
Yeah.
down under.
No.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. She sucks. Anyway.
However, you know what's really cool is the fact that I know her. Unlike
Oh.
yeah. Oh, I know what you're
Gallows
going
girl.
with that, yeah.
Okay. All right.
so I wish I knew her.
Ooh. I know where you're going with that.
Uh-huh.
My guy.
So,
my guy.
With that
Okay.
being said, topic number one.
With that being said, hold on. I'm still not done with my
Oh,
my
with
thoughts
his
and notes.
soliloquy.
My thoughts and notes.
Thoughts and notes.
My second thoughts and notes. Gus has a weird obsession with all that,
He does.
right?
He does.
Like this is like the third or fourth episode
This
that we've
is
done,
all that.
and he's like really, really weird about the obsession with all
because
that.
his first crush was Lori Beth.
That's what it is.
That's what it was.
Lori Beth Denver.
Lori Ginsburg.
Lori
Yeah.
Beth Denver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
Denver.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
I have a little BB dub.
Yeah, I know you do.
What's
And back in your day,
What's up?
All right.
You like a
What's
little
up?
BB dub, Gallo?
All right. Yeah, of course.
back in his day.
My third note.
Third note.
Go ahead.
Jerry is consistently awful, man.
Man,
Yeah.
dude,
Jerry, man.
Yeah, no,
dude,
he's really
if
bad.
it wasn't for the Strong 16, which supports us,
No matter what.
literally, they're the
They're
Strong
sickos.
16.
They're actual sickos.
They're actually
They're
like
actual
they put up
sickos.
with the whole like there are people commenting on the end of the podcast. That's sick.
you're a
That's sick stuff.
disgusting
Sick.
person.
Sick stuff.
You have to be really actually sick.
thoughts.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
There are people. The Strong 16, primarily speaking, isn't from Miami, right? So you have to be sick in the actual head to listen to this entire podcast week in and week out if you're Strong 16, if you're not from Miami. So you gotta be like, oh, they're gonna talk about Miami stuff. Okay, let me just fucking, pull through this. That means they had to put up with Jerry, legit, dog, putting up with. He threw topics in there that were awful.
He
fool.
threw a
It was
dead
just terrible
fish.
timing.
We already had the Flanagan's
Listen.
topic already
I know,
locked in.
I know.
And he was just like, oh, Jerry, you have anything? Oh, I have this that we already spoke about. Topic number 3. Like, in the mid, I
He
couldn't
was so bad.
believe it.
One of the
And the-
I'm
worst dead
telling you.
fish
And
I've
the
ever
Strong
seen ever.
16 had to eat
Eat
it,
it.
dog.
Yeah.
They had no idea. That's like me. That's like, look, to give you guys the perspective, it's like you listening to your favorite podcast and be like, guys, what do you guys think about Fisher's, the Boston corporate restaurant?
Yeah.
What Fisher's is your best? And you're sitting here from Miami, like, I have no idea what Fisher's is. Like, I don't care.
I don't know.
Nothing is relatable.
You lost me,
like,
actually.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
Jerry
that's what it
did.
feels like?
That's what Jerry
feels
did.
like.
Because I don't want you to do that ever again.
Yeah,
Ever
that's
again.
what Jerry did. That's literally
again.
what Jerry did.
Jesus,
So
that
I
was
hear what you're
terrible.
saying.
Again.
Jerry, you suck,
It
dog,
honestly, Jerry is to the right of our actual producer.
Asshole. Everybody type in when you get here, type in you're an asshole, Jerry, or just type in asshole. We'll know.
If you're
Well,
strong
no.
16,
Join in on the channel.
If you're
in.
strong
Jerry
16,
has
if
a
you're really
mangina.
messing,
Jerry has a mangina.
No, I don't.
Step brothers. But
if
Jerry
you're
does
ac-
have a mangina
Yeah,
and
if you're
tetitas.
actually a real fan of this podcast, comment down below the worst comment. Like, I want to like almost
Disrespect
hide.
him.
Yeah,
Disrespect Jerry.
Defame his character.
Yeah.
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 Say the worst about
the worst
Jerry,
thing
the
about Jerry.
producer, and
Yeah,
we'll
that you can
know that
think
you're
of.
really strong
Yeah.
16. Okay, anyway, go.
And my last note.
I'm curious about
last
it.
note. Melo looked cute. You look very cute in the last
Thanks,
podcast,
man.
That's weird.
That was my last
Thanks,
thing.
man.
No,
No, I like
Diddy.
that. What
No
do you-
Diddy, baby.
Come on.
No Diddy.
I've been working on my fitness,
Yeah,
my brother.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you could tell. Well,
yeah.
your knee.
So what? I've been getting haircuts. I've been,
Okay.
I've been taking care of myself. This is premeditated, partner.
Let me just tell you guys about.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
That actually helps out a lot.
Does
That's
it?
why.
Yeah.
You're always depressed and weird and
Yeah.
like a loser in
Yeah.
general.
So that helps out,
Yeah.
right? Because as friends, you pick
know?
up your friends.
Pick up your friends.
No,
You
I don't pick
uplift
up. I don't
them.
enable him. I
No, it's
I'm
not about
over it.
enabling.
Yeah.
My therapist
I
told me
am a
you need good friends around.
Ooh,
I am a river down in the valley.
we have
anybody asks
on
me-
Galo finally, so we can go tell what you guys are seeing. So we have to every time I look to my right, because people always tell me sometimes in the comments like, "Why are you always looking to your right?"
Nobody's
I-
ever said
No,
that in the
nobody's
comments.
ever said that.
Okay,
One
but go ahead.
No,
person.
actually, nobody's ever said that.
Not one person.
time,
No,
6
but nobody
podcasts
said that.
ago, nobody cares. Anyway, topic number 1.
Topic number 1.
Let's go.
The Menendez brothers are in the news, boys. You know who the Menendez brothers are?
No idea, honestly. Why do I
Man,
care?
so like my intro to the Menendez brothers is actually from the Cable Guy. Do you guys remember the Cable Guy?
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
is-
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
Yeah.
So like
He's a little young for that. He's a little young for
you
that.
know
Yeah.
this?
I know it. I know it. I didn't watch it.
No,
He
no.
watched it as a rerun.
So
Yeah, no, I don't really care for
so
it.
like I remember Ben Stiller like
Exactly.
spoofing
Exactly.
that trial.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell me about
exactly.
that. Someone tell me about that.
And that's what I remember. I remember
all.
specifically. I remember specifically MTV News. You guys remember MTV News?
Of course.
Where
Of
your
course.
Who was the guy
With,
from TV
uh,
News?
Kurt Loder.
Kurt Loder.
Kurt Loder,
God
man.
damn,
Come
man.
on,
He's
man.
crazy. Kurt
with the
Loder.
names.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Is he
was
dead?
he was the
No, he's still alive.
original.
He's still with
He
us.
looked like
Yeah.
Ben 40 years from now.
Yeah.
Kind of in a
Yeah,
way,
yeah, yeah.
right? Right.
Ben who?
Ben the,
Ben the
pro-
producer.
Ben the editor.
Ben the editor.
Yeah.
Bum Vila.
Bumvila.
Yeah. He looked like him. Anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean, but yeah, so the Menendez brothers are in the news.
Yeah. I remember that
They're
very
heavy
long
in
time
the
ago.
news.
They
You don't
dropped-
remember that a very long time
They
ago.
dropped
Dude,
the,
they literally
What
were.
year were you born?
I was in 87.
Yeah, they were. That was 89. You don't remember that. Continue.
Okay.
Look at this bum. Look at this actual
Here we go.
living,
They killed their parents
breathing
in
bum.
'89. Bum.
Yeah, but they didn't have a trial.
So 3 years
until-
later, when you were 5 years old, you don't know what a trial
it was.
was.
Like 95.
No, it was not
96.
95.
It was like 95,
93.
96.
It was 93. You were 6 years old. You don't know what a trial is.
It was 95, 96. I remember
You had
hearing them.
you got your first little freaking boner at 6 years old, maybe at best.
No, it was 12.
Yeah. Oh, right. Because yeah, exactly. So you're
My uncle molested me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
sure.
yo.
I'm sure
Speaking
you
of
look like
molesting.
someone whose uncle molested.
You look
them.
like a molesting.
Yeah, you look like a molesting. You're a Melendez cousin.
Actually, you look like Menendez. Why are you holding the mic like this, man?
Shut up.
Jesus.
All right, so that's the topic, boys.
What's the topic? The Menendez
So
brothers?
it's Menendez Brothers.
Being molested.
They're back in the news because of the Netflix series that just went
yeah.
off a couple weeks ago. Now that's getting popped off. Kim Kardashian's in the news with them.
Kardashian.
Kim
because,
Kardashian. What a joke.
she's
She's
one
an
of those
actual
with
joke.
the Reformation.
The Reformation,
and
huh?
trying to get the people out of
Go ahead.
jail.
The
and-
Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
Proclamation. Kim Kardashian is a joke.
She's an actual joke. She's only famous because she
Because
sucked
what?
penis on
what?
camera. Let's be serious.
Let's keep it a bean.
But let's keep it a bean, dog.
Let's keep
Good
it a
for
bean.
her. Guess what? Good for her.
Good for her.
She's made an empire out of it. She
You know,
has Kanye's
you know.
kids.
I'm gonna say one line, and it legitimately changed pop culture. One wish.
If I had one wish, you would be best friends. Love is enough, man.
I'm singing the wrong song. If I had one wish, you would be my boo. Promise I trust you. Promise I love you.
If I had one wish,
One wish,
one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish.
and I don't need a lot of them.
I'll be okay if I get one.
All right, that
All right.
song literally changed pop culture
It
as we
changed
know
the
it.
trajectory of our lives, actually.
How so? How
Go
so?
on.
I mean, the Kardashians as a unit changed everything.
Yeah.
Every girl wants to be a
Bad
Kardashian.
Bunny is dating a Kardashian.
You think that if
Is
Kim
he?
K did not suck on Ray J's Ding-a-lang,
Ding-a-lang.
you think Bad Bunny would have dated, what's her name? What's the
I have
Jenner girl's
no
name?
idea. You're asking the wrong person.
I know it's a Jenner.
There's
The tall model looking
the
one.
tall avatar.
my
I have
girl. He
no
wouldn't have
idea.
dated her. She would have been irrelevant, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
If the sex tape doesn't come, who cares, right? Point is, she's irrelevant. She has nothing to do with an actual case. The Menendez brothers are sociopaths who premeditated murder. It's first-degree murder. They actually should have gotten killed. They should have gotten the death sentence, but they didn't.
All right,
Just
all right.
because.
But wait. Time out. Spoiler alert. I don't mean to get into too crazy into it because Galo and I have no idea what the series is about. So can you just brief us?
the
real
series is
quick?
about the murders. dude.
Okay, but just tell us why. And again, we have no idea.
Essentially, the Menendez brothers, they were super rich, lived in Beverly Hills, all this stuff. They hated their parents. They created a plot to kill their parents. They ended up killing their parents. They blamed it on the mafia.
That's premeditated, partner.
That's premeditated. It was a whole spiel. They went to go buy guns. It was like a week thing. One of the brothers, he even had he wrote a screenplay about killing his parents. I mean, it was just a lot of different things, right?
That's Beverly Hills shit, though.
I guess, I guess.
Yeah,
They
we're
end up killing their
gonna murder
parents.
someone. We're not telling everyone.
Right. They end up killing the parents, all this stuff. They go off, these guys, after they kill their parents, and they go out and spend all this money. They start buying Rolexes. One of them bought like a Porsche. The other one bought like a souped up Jeep. They were just spending all kinds of money on designer
Jesus
clothes,
Christ.
all these different things.
Yeah.
The cops botched the investigation because they were the ones that called and they said that they saw their parents dead. They were at the movies. They didn't check. The cops didn't check their hands for gun residue, which was filled with gunpowder.
Gunpowder,
residue.
right,
Gunpowder
of course.
residue. They didn't check for none of that. And then eventually, one of them confessed. It's actually like there's no way to cut that story short.
Sure.
One of them confessed to a therapist, and the therapist it's like literally made for Hollywood. Like they can't even make that up. The therapist was a crooked therapist.
Oh my
It
God.
was just a crazy
It wasn't
thing.
Jennifer Melfi?
Point is,
No, it was not
they
Jennifer
end up
Melfi.
confessing. They end up getting arrested for first-degree murder. Their defense was that the dad was molesting them, right?
Oh, but
And
how
that
do
the
they
mom
prove
was
that, though?
enabling. And that's my point, right? That's my point.
You're sick.
I'm not saying that.
You're a molester defender.
I'm a
dog.
molester defender. No.
Let's keep it a bean.
Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bug.
How even.
Yeah.
I
You
was not
defended
defending
Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Dan. You
I was not
defended
defending
Cassie.
Lieutenant Dan. No.
We started
I was
with Cassie.
anti-Cassie.
Anti-Cassie.
Okay, so
And
okay,
now-
okay, finish your point. Sorry.
I lost my point. No.
No.
The point is, okay, so
they
their
made-
their defense was that it was self-defense, being that we were being sexually abused.
Sexually abused by the father, and that mom was letting it
Correct.
happen.
But at this point, they have zero evidence that was the case, right? So now it sets a precedent. Now, basically, the way that I see it is, you can kill somebody, and after you kill them, you can say, well, it was self-defense because they were molesting me. But the only person that can corroborate that message is the person that's dead.
Oof.
So now you can kill people, and you know what I mean?
That's a Netflix story if I ever seen
Right, it's a Netflix
one.
story. But obviously, there's so much more. There's so much more to it. Now there's like a letter that came out that supposedly they wrote a letter to their cousin saying that they got molested, and 8 months before the murder, and a lot of things. They were sociopaths. You know what makes me even sicker is that now you have these little Gen Z cucks defending the Menendez brothers, saying they should have never gotten arrested in the first place. Are you kidding me? You planned a murder, and that's a first-degree murder.
Sure.
You went and said they sexually abused me. The only two people that can tell you that are the people that you blasted. By the way, can I tell you something? One of the brothers went back to the car and reloaded his gun and kept shooting his mother.
Oof. Okay, but
What any other questions about it in particular? Before you say an opinion, what are you confused about? What do you want to know more about?
so does he in any way show signs of being sexually abused prior to the murder? Is there any evidence of it?
The dad was actually a piece of shit, right? That was very well documented, that he was an actual piece of shit. Like, when you think about it, he raised 2 sociopath murders,
Sure.
right? So he was an actual bad person. From what I've read and what I've seen, all these things, they couldn't find a single person to come on stand and say something good about the father,
Oof.
right?
It's kind of damning, though.
Right. So he was a scumbag, but that does not mean that he was sexually abusing anybody.
It's crazy. Can I tell you a little bit of stat about yourself in a way?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you want the facts when it comes to a trial, and you're kind of like this all the time. But yet, when it comes to like your tinfoil hat theories, you're kind of like stretching.
You gotta have
in
a
a
little,
way.
you know what I mean?
I
Have
like
a
the
little
drama.
balance, yeah. You
I
know?
like the drama, though, because like there's so many times that Galo and I are like, "Fool, you're beasting,"
And it was
like,
the aliens.
Yeah. Did you see that light in the sky?
Aliens.
Like Papa was 4th of July.
No, but when it
there were
comes
so
to
many
like,
explosions.
but when it comes to like real things, like let's
Sure.
be real. Like there has
Oh,
to
let's
be
be
facts.
real?
There has to be a precedent. There has to be things.
No, but it's
where-
crazy for you to be the fact
The voice
guy.
of reason.
Yeah. Because
The
I'm
fact
like,
guy. Give
yeah,
me-
the
give me
fact
cold,
guy.
hard facts.
Yeah, like you're never
When
the
I'm
fact
the alien guy. Yeah, because there's also
Because here's the thing, it doesn't push his narrative of
that Gen Z are a bunch of losers.
That's what it
Honestly,
is.
dude,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what it is.
It's
If
so
Gen
crazy.
Z was about like, oh, get him in jail, then he would push the narrative
No, I wouldn't
of
push the
like,
narrative.
you know what?
Gen
you don't
Z
know
is
what
the
happened.
worst thing that has happened.
You would do the Cassie, because Cassie got footballed, Greg the legged by Puff Daddy in his face.
We didn't know that at the time. The video wasn't out.
At
So
the time.
you know what's even funnier about all
ahead.
of this is I don't know. Did you watch the show?
No,
Gallo,
never
did
seen
you
it.
watch the show?
I watched like 3. No, I'm sorry.
I watched
like
30
five,
minutes of it, and I was like, oh,
5,
I'm over
6
this.
A big
episodes.
proponent of the show
And
is a big.
It's a
thing.
lot. It's a lot
Yeah, it's
to
a
deal
lot.
with. Yeah.
It was a good show. A big factor in the show was the music in the show was all Milli Vanilli, which at first, when I first episode, I was like, man, this is kind of crazy because Milli Vanilli, if you know the story, I'm sure you guys know the story. They also were two guys who were absolutely just trashed, right, because of what they did. And I found that very weird, right? And I thought that in my head at the time, and that was it. I watched the show, and that was it. It ended up taking the social media world by storm.
In what sense?
In the sense that everybody started using the music. The music itself, Milli Vanilli won Grammys. Because the music itself
Multiple
was
Grammys,
actually
by the way.
really good.
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't them, but nevertheless, let's just cut it to the chase. The music was good, and that's why it won Grammys, right? So now, I don't know if you, well, I don't remember this, but the story goes that when Milli Vanilli gets caught with a lip syncing, they took away other Grammys. Not only did they take away the Grammys, they removed the music from the radio.
I believe that was the MTV Movie Awards 1993.
No, it was. I don't know if where it was that it happened that they got caught.
Yeah.
But the point is, the Grammys that they won were taken away, and the music itself was eliminated completely from radio. So right now, all this new Milli Vanilli that we're hearing is the first time that, even for myself, there's certain songs that I'm like, damn, I hadn't heard this song. This is kind of a banger.
That's
dog.
interesting.
This is kind of a banger. Their music, their streaming went up 1,298% since the show came out.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
So now an entire
generation,
even us as millennials that we didn't catch that, gets to hear Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, it's like the Stranger Thing effects, the Kate Bush, where you
Right.
you
But
hear
this,
that.
I feel like this is an even bigger phenomenon because now you're getting into all types of songs from Milli Vanilli, like an entire catalog. Now they're like popping.
Yeah. Ooh,
Which is insane.
that's
I'm out here
interesting.
listening to Milli Vanilli like in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I have a video of me drunk listening to Milli Vanilli. Like, I recorded myself because I'm like, whatever, it's Milli Vanilli, dog. If I never saw the show, I would have never.
Be like,
been
you know
playing
what?
no
Let me
Milli
take
Vanilli.
this video.
It's crazy, bro. Like the memes. Like there's. It's that you guys haven't seen the show. One of the brothers dedicates a song called "Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You."
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
his mother-
So I did see that episode.
So
Yeah.
which was super awkward and cringe, right?
So cringe.
So now the memes on Instagram is like, oh, when I take my kids' PS5 away when they're behaving bad, and then they
I
play,
hate the internet.
and then
I
and then
hate
they
the
play the
internet.
song, "Girl, I'm gonna miss you."
Yeah, but that's his popular song,
and then
though.
they bring back the PS5 in the video. They're like, oh, you know what? Because they're gonna hear you. It's a sick joke. It's a sick joke.
Sick thoughts.
So there's so many cool, like, funny things that have come out of it. I think the most sickening part is Gen Z thinking that the Menendez Brothers should be free.
That's the one thing.
But
You
it's
know,
Gen
that
Z.
song come out.
Okay. But hold on.
Gen
Gallo.
Z
But
believes that they got
Okay,
abused.
but just why do they think that? What's the reasoning behind
Because
it?
they came out and they said that they got
Yeah,
abused.
their main thing is like, oh, they got abused, so like it's not their fault.
Yeah, so
Like it was their parents' fault because they abused them. They forced them to perform, capital punishment
Fellate.
or murder them.
But did they get indicted for capital punishment? Capital murder.
Capital
sorry?
murder.
yes,
yeah.
dude, it was first-degree
Yeah,
murder,
first-degree
and
murder.
it was up
Yeah,
to
capital murder. If from my understanding, is only two options: death or life.
without parole.
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
what they're facing.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
all
is I mean, what they were facing, and they ended up getting just life. Because they're such sociopaths that there is a part of everyone's brain, even me who doesn't believe them,
Sure.
that says, well, maybe they did get abused. The problem is you can't just kill people, bro.
Sure.
That's
I
the
get what
part
you're
that
saying.
Gen Z does not
That's- I
understand.
get what you're saying.
You
I get what you're
can't
saying.
just go out and kill
can't just
people.
kill
If you
people.
were being abused, then there's a
But
million.
But what does Gen Z want to do? Change the
Freedom.
judicial system?
No, they just want freedom.
They want to free them. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
but that's
you
what
know
I'm saying. Change the judicial system.
Yeah, I
if
guess.
you
Yeah.
I guess.
if
right.
you
Yeah.
premeditate a murder, I don't care how wrong you are.
I don't
I don't
care
care how
if-
sick
I don't
the other
care-
people were.
Yeah.
If
how
you are,
much you've
look,
been
and I'm going to
affected.
sound really crazy. If you are a parent or a son or a
victim.
daughter, a victim of someone who consistently rapes you, and you go back and you say, okay, I'm gonna take him to this place. I'm gonna shoot a gun, whatever. As morbid as that may sound, I'm gonna murder him. You premeditated that. That is capital murder.
That's
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
First-degree murder.
I don't
Yeah.
care what happens. I'm not saying that you weren't wrong for it, but under the eyes of the law, you created or you committed capital murder. So that I don't care what the justification
Right.
is. That's not how the judicial system works. That's Gen Z shit. That's literally Gen Z shit.
It's literal Gen Z.
You're not wrong for saying he deserved it.
The dude, no.
One thing is saying he deserved it.
Yeah.
The parent, if the Menendez brothers got raped, if they were molested
by their father,
I'm not saying that their parents weren't wrong. However, you deserve to be in jail because the system has proved that that is wrong. Because if you don't have that, then anyone could just be like,
It's
"Oh,
free
like,
game.
That's a different precedent. It sets a different precedent.
He raped me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
then
yeah,
I could blast him.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't work that way.
That's not how it
You
works.
have
Exactly
to
what I'm
have a
saying.
system
Gotta
to
go
say
through-
it's the same. Look, it's the same thing I say. In this freedom of speech defends all freedom of speech. So you can be a piece of garbage who goes up to people who die of hate crimes, like literally gay people who get stabbed by like KKK members, and like they're picketing in front of your gay funeral saying
Your gay
funeral.
What's
You know what we mean. You know what we mean. You know what he
oh,
means.
God hates gays. Like it's much stronger than that.
Yeah.
And they are the most despicable people in the world. They really are. However, you have to abide because they are abiding by the law. And they're horrendous people. But guess
Horrendous.
what? They are practicing
Within
their
their
freedom
rights.
of speech.
Within their rights.
That's
Yes.
the law. So if you're going to go around and defend that, you have to defend the fact that you cannot premeditate a murder.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Gen Z, I don't care how much you want to do trial by media and you think that like the world is Instagram, and because like though Instagram thinks that this is wrong because they got molested. Doesn't matter, Papa. This is an actual system that you have to abide by. It's either right or it's either wrong.
That's it.
That's it.
Because of the precedent that it sets.
Yeah.
How dangerous, how slippery of a slope this is.
Exactly.
They don't
That's
understand that. They're so emotional. They're so, you know,
They're
and
not-
the Menendez brothers being sociopaths know that, okay, 30 plus years have passed, and now we have these little losers here that don't even realize what's going on. We can play with them. We can mess with
We
their
could-
head.
we could,
and now we can have stupid ass Kim Kardashian who sucked a fucking dick on and got famous, right? And she can back us up.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's the new era.
Yeah.
And-
It's the
and-
VVS
and-
podcast.
and the
baby.
very-
Let's
I'm
go.
saying,
It's
yeah.
the very,
Right,
very
right.
senseless
Can I get a
podcast.
clap?
Let's
Oh,
go.
Jesus Christ.
You know, so Gen Z, you guys are losers. Milli Vanilli, I'm glad you guys are back. Milli Vanilli did not deserve what they got. I'll say
I mean,
that.
did they?
They didn't. They didn't know. Dude.
What do
They
you mean?
didn't
People
know.
are lip syncing right
knew.
now. Okay,
People
bro,
are lip syncing
They
right
knew.
now.
Bro, I
mean-
was in Australia. This is a true
Oh,
story.
here we go with the Australia.
I'm a
No,
traveler.
Australia.
bro. You
I'm
know
a
how many
traveler.
people
I'm
hit
a
me
world
up and tell me,
traveler.
"Oh yeah, we get it. You went to
get it,
Australia,
bro.
Gus."
You
I'm a world
travel.
traveler.
But he only goes to Australia.
We get it, bro. You travel, dog.
Yeah, dog. We get it, dog.
Your
Like,
girl's Australian. We
Yeah,
get
your
it.
girl's Australian, dog.
Look, oh, bro, I will not take this from a cuck loser who goes to Disney, dog. Let's keep it a bean, dog. Come on. You're a loser and your knee is messed up
Yeah, it
without
is.
using the word F
Yeah,
because
it
all
is.
you do is go to Disney and you're a loser. I love how he's tapping his. I'm a loser.
I'm
a loser.
I'm a loser. Yeah.
Anyway,
That's me.
You went to Australia.
Yeah.
Yes, we know.
So before I
Everybody
get into this, Galo
Mira,
was
like,
in love
dude,
with this girl.
Can you put that camera on him? Like,
Oh, yeah, little gordito.
It's a new era.
Oh, it's a new
All right,
era,
listen,
dog.
Galo's in love with this girl. My next point: you can't premeditate a murder
can't premeditate a murder, dude.
without it being something that's like you're gonna go to jail for.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go to jail for a long time. This isn't trial by moral. This isn't trial by media. If you commit murder and you premeditate it, you are going to jail for a very long time. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, third-degree murder, Galo, you can look this up, is
No, that's
something
third
with a
degree murder is
passion,
manslaughter.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
manslaughter.
yeah, exactly. Oh, so
Second
unintentional
degree is
a crime
passion.
of passion.
Yeah,
it's
crime
a crime
of
of passion,
passion, yes.
right? So third degree, you don't
It's
intend
manslaughter.
it. Yeah, you don't intend it. Something happened. The gun went off. Alec Baldwin. Right? Let's keep it a bean.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a crime of passion.
Right.
A crime of rage. Something happened.
You caught your girl with the dude. You killed him.
right.
First degree murder.
First degree murder.
First degree murder.
is
you planned it
premeditated.
out. You planned it out.
and that's
You
the part
had
of
a
it.
time
Go
and a
ahead,
place
Galo.
for it.
Galo?
Gallo, tell us.
Third-degree murder is homicide that involves the killing of another person without premeditation,
Exactly.
but
right.
with malice, afterthought.
Some
Yeah,
states
yeah,
don't even have a third-degree murder. They
Yeah.
just call it manslaughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of places like, for instance, like third-degree murder is like a lot of people like before it was called third-degree murder to murder someone being drunk is like you had to cause malice because for a long time third-degree murder by killing someone in a DUI was like whatever. But now they say that if you are in this country, you kill someone on a DUI, you knew that drinking was possibly going to cause harm. So hence there was malice in the intention of you drinking. So like, oh, I didn't care, I was drinking. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, if you plan to kill someone, Papa, I don't care what you are going to jail. This is a country of laws, and you have to eat it. That's just what it is.
That's just what it is. And I don't understand why Gen Z doesn't get that.
Because, bro, they think this is trial by media. They think this is like, oh, this isn't wrong. Like, you should do that. Shut up, bro. This is a state of laws. This is a country of laws, and it is what it is. Topic number 2.
Topic number 2, and
What minute are we in?
we're on minute 50 already. So
Sorry,
for
last topic. Sorry.
Damn, already?
So, yeah. So for the Strong 16, the newcomers, we typically are a 5-topic podcast. But we got into some things this time. So
Yeah, we got into some
we're going
things.
to. So we're just gonna do 2 topics this time.
Go ahead.
The second topic, you guys remember
This is rapid fire. Should we do a 5-minute topic? Let's squeeze in 2 topics, 5 minutes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'll see.
maybe. We'll see.
Because
You
it's got to be only an hour. Let's go.
Yeah. You guys remember iRobot? You guys
Yes.
remember iRobot?
Yes.
Yeah. So iRobot is back in the news as of
Okay.
late
Sure, it's
because
fine.
the director accuses Elon Musk
Okay.
of using his designs for Tesla's new robot, van, and much more.
Who accused them of that?
The director of iRobot. So if you see the side by sides, you see the Tesla's coming out with a new like taxi. It looks like the same exact thing that iRobot put
Yeah.
out.
It does look like the same
the
thing.
robot that's going viral with all the memes as of late and everything. That looks exactly straight out of iRobot. And then there's also one more thing that the new car taxi, and then there's like a bus, and they straight up come out and was like, "Yo, Elon, what you doing, my boy?"
It's eerily similar. It's eerily similar. I didn't like
Is
iRobot.
eerily
Like,
an adjective?
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah.
It's eerily similar. I didn't watch iRobot like that. I didn't like that movie. Like it didn't entertain me, so I don't know exactly the plot of it. But
What
I
are
just
you
know
holding
that
your
like
phone for?
Shirley's on. Shirley's on.
Shelly!
Hey.
She hung up. Who cares?
Yeah.
No, she's not hung up. She's
Yeah.
shy. She's camera shy.
She's angry.
She just wanted to know that I wasn't out here.
Yeah, 'cause
out
you
here in
had
the
to-
streets.
On the streets.
Go ahead.
It was I don't know the plot of iRobot, but I know that it was like the robots are bad and all that
Sure.
stuff. So, and I mean, art. What's this thing? Art imitates life, right?
Yeah.
Oof, that's a tough
And
statement.
that's actually scary. And here's where I put on my tinfoil hat. Like, there should be no reason why robots are around. I don't think that's a positive thing. That's a very slippery slope as well, dude. Like,
But in
that's
what sense?
dangerous, dog. That's dangerous. Like, at what point do we say AI robots are actually safe? Like, where do we draw the line in terms of intelligence, right? Giving these entities a certain
Entities.
amount of intelligence.
I'll hang up and listen.
You know, I don't like it when people make fun of my Spanish accent. We talked about it earlier.
We said this already. Come on.
And you go out there,
And you're going to be the one
out of all people,
out of all people.
Touching on my insecurities.
on camera. A new channel.
You want to do channel.
It's not cool, man.
Not cool.
Not cool. Not
I don't like it.
cool.
I'm passionate about this subject. I'm being serious here.
Okay,
I'm being serious here. This is scary.
This is serious.
This is serious, guys.
This is life or death.
Okay.
So it's, these
Go ahead. No.
You're so stupid, dog.
I hate us so
I'm
much right
sorry.
now.
All right. Sorry, guys. All right.
It's scary.
Uh-huh.
Would you have a robot in your house doing things?
You're such an idiot.
Because I'm so dumb talking about things I don't know about. And acting like I know.
But that's the point. This is what we do here.
God, dog.
Strong 16.
All
This
right,
is
all
for
right,
you.
listen, all right,
VVS
listen. Let me
This is
ask
the
a real
very,
question.
very
Let me
sensitive
ask a
podcast.
let me ask a real question.
Ask me something. Ask me something.
All right, so we all know about a fleshlight, right?
Bro,
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Listen
Okay,
to me. Listen
yeah.
to me. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. All right. So you know about a fleshlight, right?
Yeah,
But you have
sure.
to do it yourself. Okay. Are you hiring a robot? You remember that Black Mirror where like he couldn't get a girl, so he had to hire a chick that like
that would come over.
a robot. Okay. All right. All right. Let's think jerking off in the future. Right? Shut up. Listen to me.
Okay.
Okay, you could pay, right? You pay right now $5 for an OnlyFans subscription. Or I heard, what's OnlyFans? All right. Right? You pay $10 and a chick shows up to your house on the reggie, like an Amazon drop package. Shut up.
What are you talking
All right,
about?
dog, I got a couple of hours, right? My girl leaves, right? Right? Shut up. Listen to me. Shut up. Listen to me. Your girl leaves to work, right? Now it's by yourself. Now you know it's Pound Town, baby. Let's go, right? Right? Now I hit up an app and I'm like, yo, dog, it's $10 for a chick to come through.
What do you mean it's $10? What chick?
Shut up.
She's a robot.
She's a robot. She's not saying that. Oh, what's up, Bobby? It's Scarlett Johansson, the robot version.
The
The
robot
robot
version.
version. She comes through to your crib and she gives you a hand job. That's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
Ra, ra, ra.
That's
it's
how it
15 minutes.
starts.
Are you doing it yourself? Or are you doing a hand job? Okay, cool. Now you do it one time. Now you do it 2-3 times. Now it's a subscription. Now she's like, all right, for an extra 25, I'm gonna let you hit it.
Bro, what did we just get into right now?
So now it's robot OnlyFans. This happens in the next 10 years, 15
Okay.
years. A chick is gonna come through to your crib, in and out, 15, 20 minutes. She comes through, blah, or a little handy. She's in and out, 25 minutes. Are you doing it? I'll hang up and
Tell me
listen.
we're at
This
an
is
hour,
robot.
dog. Tell me we're at an hour so I can just wrap this up.
That's going to be it for the
That's
VVS
it.
podcast.
I'll see you guys next week.
See you guys
Dale.
next week.